Bon dia!
And welcome to a slightly cold, sunny sourdough project.
Yay. It is currently Monday. I've got the strimmer back. So happy. The clutch went, the tubes went for the petrol, the little accessory that connects the tubes had all gone, but it's all fixed. And I got 2 days to strim the whole bit around the house before they come for inspection.
Yeah, we have heard that people are asking for extra time because everyone is struggling with the mad weather that we've been having. Not only is it making the weeds grow so quickly, but you just can't get out and do the work with your electrical equipment and whatnot. So I don't think we're alone in struggling to get the work done this year. Obviously our equipment broke as well, which doesn't help. But yeah, the strimmer is alive. We have been talking about for next year getting
an upgrade.
Yes. And also maybe investing in one of those little handheld bramble cutter boys. I can't know what they're called. Like a little hand one.
A little hand one.
Like a chainsaw styley, but not as
Charlotte
scary.
can use that one and I can use the strimmer man.
Yeah,
so,
and that should help with brambles. Yeah. Anyway, Carlos.
I'm gonna strim for now. Just got some of the plants that you started from seedlings as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna go because it might rain. Honestly, it might rain, but we'll see. If not, I have been really getting into drawing, haven't I? So I can go do some of that. Speaking
of paintings, thank you everyone who's helped us in Buy Me a Coffee.
Oh, yeah.
If you go to the tab, you go to the gallery tab on Buy Me a Coffee, we have the map that we used for the land tour. You can download it for free if you've done any donations or if you come or you've been a member. Some of Charlotte's future drawings will be featured on there. So eventually, so
it's
stay tuned.
It's going to take a while, yeah. We'll see. But yeah.
Strimmer man's back. So before I start doing work on the strimmer, which is it's going to be an extreme job because I've got a lot to do. Look at these ferns. They have just gone mental near the shack here, you know. So this is the ground level. These are the ferns, but
and you have strimmed this area.
I have done this literally, but it is what it is. I've been doing some of the valley. Luckily, I managed to get some done last week, but we want to show you something really funny. So we have our compost heap that has been we've been steadily adding some bits to it, and it's doing well. But what we want to show you is that this is Charlotte's reaction to it. So as you can see, those over there, so these two bulbs, so I'm gonna show you something else as well on the back. So this and this, these are potatoes that are growing. There's one on the bottom here as well. Yeah, we have potatoes that are growing on our compost heap. It's looking really good though, the bottom. Yeah, it's looking quite good, as you can see there. It's looking like soil now, which it actually is. Which is amazing. It needs a bit of a stir. Yeah, so maybe we'll get on that soon. But yeah, we have potatoes growing on the compost heap. It is mental. That must literally be from a bit of potato skin, because I don't put whole potatoes in here. No. That's insane. Extra potatoes. Extra potatoes. I'll start a second one and just leave this as is for some. Yeah, because I don't want to mix experimental potatoes. I don't want to mix it until the potatoes are done. Maybe I'll just mix part of it or see if they survive. Maybe. Let's see what happens. We need to repair this bit, don't we? Because it snapped. Because of the wind. Stupid weather. It's all right. Carlos has done a little bit already this morning. Yeah. So from like there down. So I've got to do all of this bit. Going up and around the other side of the house is the most important bit. So I'm going to focus on that bit first and I'll come back here because this shouldn't take too long, in theory. It's been a weird winter. And even with the cherries, there's probably not going to be many cherries this year. May is the cherry month because it rained. Most of the flowers broke. Yeah. And it's going to rain. It's been raining on and off, so a couple of the fruits on the cherries are going to snap, which is not ideal. I've already noticed. I had a little look and some of ours have started to be like chewed by bugs and stuff, where they split so the bugs could smell the juice. So we've lost a couple there, but luckily we've got two different types. So we've got an early starting one and a later starting one, and so the earlier ones
got destroyed by the really wet weather we had in early April. But the later blooms got away with it. They didn't flower till just after, so those ones are actually looking pretty good, and they're not going red yet, so they shouldn't split as much. But yeah, our early harvest is definitely splitting, which is very sad. We have probably double the amount of cherries last year on those trees. So,
but we also didn't know what to do with all those cherries, so probably a good thing for us. Anyway, I'll get on to some strimming. It's raining, so I cannot continue. It'll damage the machine. Hopefully it's just a light shower. It only lasts for about half an hour or so. I've done a good start, but let's grab some lunch, I guess. Someone got all soggy.
Alrighty everyone, it's been a couple of days and we've just had absolutely naff weather, but as you can see we might get a cheeky hour of sunshine, so Cass is going to try and get back out. We just had a little drive in the area and everyone is behind, so that makes me feel a little bit better, but whilst we have whatever sunshine we can, we're going to get out and strim. Well, Carlos is, because there's only one machine, so I'm going to stay inside, make him a nice big old minestrone so that when he's done and he's worked hard, he's got a nice big soup, and wish us luck, because I'm getting fed up with this weather, let me tell you. What is going on with that tree? What's with your weird leaves, mate? I think there's a fungus in the tree. Poo. That's all I've got to say. What is he doing, Ella? What's he doing?
I had brambles in my socks, so I had to pause for a minute. Alright, where's my helmet?
We think it might be about to rain again, but...
No, don't say that, don't jinx it.
What do you think, Ella?
No!
Hey!
It's filmception, guys.
Carl just said he felt a spot of rain, and I refuse to believe it.
Well, I'm gonna do 10 minutes. If it starts to torrentially pour down,
Yeah.
I'll come back in.
Okay.
What do you think, Ella? Hey, Lucky! Where did you come from, sausage?
It's been nosy, as always.
You being nosy. That is a cute shot of you guys. Bless. Why do you have to invoke the rain on everyone? It is raining again, so time for some minestrone. Charlotte's been cooking up in the kitchen, and then I'll come back for part 2. So yeah, do not worry, guys. Yeah, even though I did do that area recently, it's just become so overgrown that it's mental, absolutely mental, lads. Right, see you guys in part 2. All right, guys, round 2, machine's going. We're gonna go do this. Brr. All right, lads, here's what I've done so far. So all the way through the other field on the below the house, we've done the field nearest to the house. We've done the bit underneath our garden here, which is lovely. All this has been done, and I've started even doing the lower fields now. So I'm gonna do a little bit over here. Some of this is actually, if there's anything that's above my finger, that's from the train company's responsibility. As you can see, they have done some on the top, but they've ignored it for this year for some reason. So I'm gonna do anything up to those trees that should be far away from the house. As you can see, I've almost finished here, and then I'm gonna work my way down into the fields. Now luckily this is only flowers, so the flowers cut really quickly. It's not going to take me that long. Some of the grass over on the other side isn't as tall, so as you can see here, this is not going to take that long to do, but the plan is to work down from where I am. Give me a moment. Hopefully I don't get ambushed. Ooh, boar tracks. Hello. Hey, boar. Yeah, so we're like at the edge of the land, I suppose we can call it that, and I'll cut any tall grass. Man, lots of boar tracks here. Cheese and bread. Yeah, so, and then I'll do anything from like this point forward, but I'll do this whole, like the top bit and the lower bit. It is quite a lot, but because it's quite fine grass. It won't take as long as doing that bit on the top there, because we had brambles and we had all of other things to do. But I'm doing the neighbor's garden at the same time. She is paying me, and she always does me like a cheese sandwich or like a egg and chorizo omelette sandwich, bless her. And she always gives me like a cup of Coke or iced tea, so it's always welcome. So I've been doing a bit of this land, a bit of her land. You know, money, it's always helpful. Might go to the neighbors if the weather agrees with me, because it's not been good. It has not been good. I am off to the neighbor's garden. Yeah, I'm gonna strim some more. And yeah, and then I'll be back and make some money, which is always nice.
How long do you reckon you'll be?
2 hours probably. And tomorrow she wants my help to burn all the stuff, because she's scared basically. So
Aww.
yeah, the tab is getting quite high, which is good for us. Let's see what sandwich I'm gonna get this afternoon. Alright, bye everyone.
Have fun.
Bye.
No, Ella, you're staying with me.
Stay here, Ella.
Ella. Good girl. No. Bon dia, everyone. Sorry, the sun has suddenly just come out. It's blinding me. There we go. I can see you now. Yes. So whilst he's doing that, it's actually not freezing today. So I'm braving it and going outside. Hopefully it won't rain. We've had, yeah, quite a few naff days in terms of the weather. But I've got my trusty little knee pad. I've got my gardening gloves. Got an audio book on the go, so we're going to do some gardening. What have we got to do? One of the most important things is the fact that our beans are doing absolutely terribly. They're being eaten alive, so I'm planning to pop some chive seeds in little gaps in between. Let me show you how bad it is. I mean, this one is just... that's just not okay. You can see whole holes have just been chewed up. Some of them are okay, but most of them are pretty awful, to be honest. So I'm hoping if I plant some chives in between, I've heard that pests don't like the smell of onions or chives, so anything from that family should hopefully keep them away a bit more. I also have some marigold seasons that I planted in little pots earlier this year. They're ready to go out, so I might pop a couple of those in between as well. And I have some basil and some, can't remember the name of it, some basil, Chinese cabbage. Yeah, I've got some Chinese cabbage to go out, and apparently they do really well in the heat, so that should be good. And then in the autumn we can make buckets and buckets of kimchi, which I always enjoy. But yeah, I'm going to focus on getting the chives and some marigolds in between my beans first, and then we'll see how far we get with the rest of it. There's a lot of de-weeding to do as well, but I might try and get Carl to do some of that with me tomorrow. We'll see. Let's get going. By the way, don't judge me. I may have my loungy pyjama trousers on, but it's wash day and we haven't been able to try anything, so this is all I got. You have to put up with my woolen pyjama trousers. Sorry about that.
hello guys, thank you so much for watching this week's video. As you can see, it is completely sunny now. The rain has officially gone, fingers crossed, because it was not on our side this week. We couldn't do as much gardening, as many fires, or as much strimming as I wanted to. I've been itching to doing some strimming. You know, it's looking good, everything's looking grand. But also, as a result of this crazy weather that we've had this year, the cherries are almost ready to be harvested. Probably next week, if not next week, the week after. Just depends on when they are ready. But some of them are turning red already. Another thing I wanted to mention, due to this bad weather that we've been having in Portugal, we have until the end of May to clear all of the ferns and the tall grass and the brambles, like at least 50 meters away from the house, the one that we are living on right now. So that's a big help for us, because the strimmer did break and the weather has not been on our side. Guys, as usual, leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think we can realistically clear like the whole thing until the end of May? I guess that's all. That's all, folks. Tchauzinho. Wait, it's the other way around. Muito obrigado and tchauzinho. This is what happens when I do the outro without Charlotte. I missed my cue. Anyway, tchauzinho.